what happened to pop up on my desk today was a resume. It's from a person named Coach Tom. Now, I was looking over Coach Tom's resume, who was recently voted out at the Crossroads by a landslide. And it looks like here he has a bachelor's in entertainment with a double minor in saltiness and arrogance. His short-term goals are to not make moves and to control Team Tyson. And his long-term goals? I don't know if you can see there, but it's just 3 question marks because he didn't make it. But anyways, for the people wondering, there is a compass in play. Who has it? I don't know. But do you know what's also in play? A safety without power. And guess who has that? Tom threw all of our names under the bus. So I gotta do some crisis management and try and pull Khoa and Kimmy in closer so that we don't get voted off. I'm using Khoa as my main shield. I know I wanted to get him off earlier, but I think he needs to stick around for a couple more votes.
It's time for the daily Khoa update. Yesterday at the beginning of the game, I went to Owie and I said, we gotta get Khoa out. Let's get rid of him. He's not working with me. He's gonna jump back to the other team. It's not good for our numbers. And then at the end of the day, I gave him the hidden compass clue because I am a crazy person and I flip on Khoa every 5 minutes. Sorry, Khoa.
So are you like super tight with Khoa? Because I really like Khoa, but
No.
I think it would be beneficial. Okay, I think that we should try to flush his advantage.
No, Khoa is using me. So like he's not.
Everybody.
Okay, well I mean I'm not super tight with him. Everybody thinks that we're super tight, but he's using me. So
Yeah.
and he will win if he goes to the final.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think he has a compass, and if somehow it gets out, he's going to play it. And then we're screwed.
I don't think he does. I think if he did, I think he would have played it yesterday because Tom was campaigning to get Khoa out there.
I think the numbers were so strong on Tom, though, that even if Khoa was suspicious, he wouldn't have, like, he still wouldn't have played it.
I don't know. I feel pretty confident that he does not have it. I don't know.
That he doesn't have it?
Just from my interactions with him yesterday, he seemed worried about the vote and what was going to happen. And I think the 2 votes for Jake yesterday, I think that was from Khoa and Jordan.
Why? Why would he do like that's
because Khoa was thinking through the whole thing. If Tom had an advantage and the only other vote was from Tom for Khoa, then he'd be gone. So they threw you on Jake instead, which makes me think that he doesn't have an advantage because he would have used it.
Khoa was throwing out Jake's name as his Hail Mary in case Tom played the compass. But Tom didn't have the compass. I have the compass. I am curious, though, if there's a second one out there. That's what I want to know.
I'm beginning to reel in Jess. And I think there's going to come a time where I'm going to try and prove her loyalty by voting off one of her former Team Raw people. And if she can do that, I will bring her and I will promise her Final 4. Yeah, do people want to get me out because I have a master's in deception? Probably. But if I can pull a fast one on everybody...
And you will always be important to me. Come on now. Girl, you're my number 1. I trust you more than I trust anybody in this game still.
No, I know. I just, like... I'm trying not to, like, let Tom get to me if him, like, telling me I'm just being, you know...
go a pawn.
Yeah.
Those. I mean, he's gonna say whatever he needed to say. I mean, he basically called me out too that I was deceiving everybody when I feel like I'm almost the most straight up person here.
Yeah. I'm putting in my earplugs. I ain't listening to them.
If you just joining us that didn't see, Tom ended up going after his State of the Union address with resumes and such. But Tom is no longer with us, and we're down to our final 10, so we're almost halfway, though. Here's how this is going to go. Everybody's going to have a butter knife, and you can pick which hand you want to hold it in. It's got to be above your waist, and it's got to be below your shoulder. And at the end of every minute, I'm going to ask you to stack a coin, and it will be a specific coin that I ask you to stack on the previous coin. And so they have 5 quarters, 5 dimes, 5 nickels, and 5 pennies. We're not going to go in that order. We're going to make it a lot more fun than that. And so at the end of every minute, will give you a 5-second count in after I tell you which denomination to stack next. You pick one hand, it has to stay in that hand. I'll give you a 5-second count in every time you put a new coin on. We'll do that once every minute. And with 20 coins total, I would actually kind of be surprised if we make it 20 minutes. But if we do make it full 20 minutes and you have all 20 coins on there, we will add 5 spins per minute as well. So we will start with your butter knife, and we will start with a quarter on it. So we're at least giving you a somewhat sturdy foundation to start with. So everyone grab your butter knife and grab a quarter. Here we go. This will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So everyone is starting with a quarter on their butter knife. And at the end of each minute, I will have them put on a new coin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Add a nickel on top of that quarter and get your hand away. Everybody has made that transition. 2 coins. See, I thought it would start getting a little iffy around like 4 or 5 coins, but we'll see.
Did you guys know that this challenge is also featuring my sleeping husband?
Fantastic. Nice.
Teamwork.
And here's your count in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So now we have a quarter, a nickel, and a dime.
You might be a sweater. You might be a sweater.
The anxious sweating in my palms, you know?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go ahead and put that dime on there. Go. All right. So now we got 7 coins on there. We're not quite halfway. Is there any trouble doing this at all? No, not yet.
This is kind of fun, actually.
Until you drown.
Right.
It hurts less than holding the hand, so that's a win.
Yeah.
That's true. It does. And our next denomination we'll put on there is going to be a nickel, and then we will put a dime on top of that nickel. Still nobody dropping it. We're almost halfway. All right. The next one we'll put on here is going to be a penny.
Now it's a really bigger, beautiful coin cake.
Yeah. It's a 10-layer coin cake. Yeah, we're halfway there with the coins. Is it starting to feel unstable at all, or not really?
No, I'm more unstable about my sweaty hand holding the knife.
We got 15 seconds, and then we'll put a nickel on next. Jordan has dropped. Jordan's coins have gone down. We got 15 seconds, and then we're putting a quarter on. Go. Put that dime on there. Friendly reminder, make sure that our arms and the knife are not resting at all against our body. We still have 3 coins to go.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And we have lost Khoa. He is out. Unfortunately.
The curse of bad internet Bobby lives on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So you should be down to 2 more coins.
I literally saw a droplet of sweat drip off of my hand onto the floor.
Awesome. All right, in 15 seconds, we'll go with a nickel. All right, the nickel's on there, and the last one you'll put on, obviously, you should only have a quarter remaining. So at the end of this minute, we'll do that. And then, once we reach the end of the 19th minute, so right at the 20-minute mark, I will ask you to start doing 5 spins and complete them all in every minute. So when we get to the next minute, I'm going to say go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. This is the last coin. They have all 20 coins stacked now. 15 seconds until we're going to start our spinning. 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Jake's coins have dropped. Jake is down. Jess's coins have dropped. Jess is down. You have 30 seconds remaining. Go again. Karen's coins have dropped. You're down to 5 remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We're down to 5 players out of the 10 who started this challenge. We have Alex and Docs and Kimmy and Owie and Sam still going. Go. We are at 25 minutes into this. Owie, you're done. Kimmy, you're good. Yep. Alex, you're good. Docs and Sam each have 1 more. All right. Owie, you're good. Kimmy, you're good. Alex, you're good. Docs, you're good. Sam, I think you have 1 more. 15 seconds. Now we'll do 7 this next time. One more, Owie. Docs has dropped. We're down to 4. Docs' coins dropped. That's 7 for Owie, 7 for Kimmy, 7 for Alex.
6 for Sam.
It's like a piñata in here.
There we go. That's 7. We got 10 seconds. Anybody else feeling sick other than Owie?
I get extreme motion sickness.
Oh no.
All right. We got 10 seconds once again. And that's good, Owie. Kimmy done, Alex done. We got 1 more, Sam.
Can we just start increasing the spins now?
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Little movement from Sam. Ooh, he saved it. You got a minute to get your 8 spins in.
Oh, shit.
Alex has dropped. She was going faster that time than everybody. 5 for Kimmy and Owie. It's 5 for Sam. There's 6. You got 30 seconds. 7. 8. This should be Sam's 7th, I believe. Or is that 8?
One more.
One more.
Going.
There we go. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. I did not expect to see all this spinning. I thought we were going to be done before this. This is impressive. Here we go. Sam has dropped. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I remember seeing a showdown like this before. Should we make them hop on one foot? We're down to Kimmy and Owie for individual exemption. Owie, you're done. And Kimmy, you're done. You got 20 seconds to rest. Oh, you're doing okay?
I'm alright.
Kimmy, I'd ask you, but like you look like this is not bothering you a little. But are you doing okay too?
Okay, I hope you're okay, Owen.
All right, here we go. So you're still doing 8 spins here. Then we'll go to 10 spins at the end of this minute. Owie and Kimmy are the last 2 standing in this individual exemption challenge. They're holding 20 different coins on a butter knife while spinning around 10 times every minute. I have a feeling you guys are gonna hear me in your nightmares counting down from 5 by the time this season's over. You got 30 seconds. You're both at 7. 8. There's 9 and 1 more. That's 10. You're good, Owie. You got 15 seconds. Owie is dropped. And Kimmy, yes, you have 1 exemption. Owie is super extremely competitive.
That was awesome, Owie.
Obviously, you are as well. That went just shy of 57 minutes, but you guys both did great. It's been a showdown a couple times now this season. We have a rivalry brewing in these challenges. So, all right, guys. Well, hope you guys are able to get some relaxation while you also stress out about the vote coming up at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you guys there. Good work. And I know it's frustrating right now, Owie, but it was still impressive. So. Cannot vote for Kimmy tonight. See you later.
You did so good. That was amazing.
That's it for me. Like, I think this is it.
I don't think so.
They're not going to keep me after that.
I think they still want Khoa. I think they would do Khoa or Jake for you, honestly. And I'm gonna do my damnedest. This is for you. I'm passing it through the screen.
Oh.
I don't think it's over for you yet. I don't think so. That was fucking amazing, and I have to tell you a million times that was awesome. Like, I literally couldn't do that. That was... You got some willpower, girl.
I'm just pissed.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's it for me, so...
You think that's it for you? What are you gonna? Who do you want to vote for?
Anyone?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I just don't think me after that. So I just need to get myself together.
Do you want to be alone?
No,
okay.
I'm just pissed at myself.
You did great.
You did great.
Thanks.
You're an amazing human. I mean,
I tell you, in all honesty, I have not heard a name. So I'm going to try to talk to as many people as I can to find out where people are going.
Same. I haven't heard anything, which scares me. And I got 2 votes last week, and I don't know where they came from. So,
well, Tom voted for you.
Are we sure about that, or did he
Who
vote
voted for Khoa?
I don't know who voted for Khoa. I assumed it was one of you two.
Nope, I didn't vote for Khoa. I was assuming Khoa might have voted for me, but I don't know.
Okay.
I hear you're feeling a little nervous tonight.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you've been competitive, but I still think we can diversion. I think we're just going to throw diversions out there. That's my ultimate goal tonight.
I hope so.
My goal is to make Khoa feel comfortable, rather. Hopefully he feels super comfortable, so even if he has an advantage, he doesn't play it, because I think we can get enough to go his way.
I think so too. I really want Khoa out. Like, really want Khoa out.
Yep, no, I'm 100% with you there.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you and Jess talked about, do we throw our number 4 now out the window next vote potentially to make it feel good with everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
That's the seed I want to plant.
Yeah, that I'm totally good with that. And he's the one that I trust least.
And this, quite frankly, this sounds rough, but I've already tried to take Sam out. And if you want to do it for me, by all means, take one of them out, because they need to get taken out.
I would like to take Sam out next.
Really? But Owie is
No, I want to take Owie tonight.
Oh, next after Owie. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that. That's what I told you. He's a better talker and he's more strategic.
Yeah.
So we just need to make that happen. Okay.
Fucking Jake, man.
What did he do?
He always jumps into these other rooms. He's so jumpy.
What I'm saying is, if you guys feel at the bottom of the alliance, and you think you can pull Jordan, I will vote with you guys, and my team will vote with you guys, and I have already flipped on my team more than once. So you know that I'm willing to dip out. I'm at the point now where it's like, maybe I vote someone on my team just because, like, I know it's one of us. I don't know who. I hope it's not me.
It's not you. I can look. I can tell you right now. Name has come up, but I'm like, hey guys, like no, like Jake's not the way to go.
Yeah, I'm not the threat. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Like Jess is a silent killer.
What are you thinking tonight?
I'm thinking if Kimmy keeps winning, she's pretty close with Alex. So if we can't get Kimmy here, maybe Alex is the move. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What were you and Sam thinking about?
We don't know. We really don't know. And we left without an answer. We were talking about Kimmy most of the time about how good she is at everything, and it would have been nice if she didn't win because she would have been a good one to write down.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still working out everything as well. I'm trying to figure out who is the best one to get out here.
Yeah. Alex isn't bad. It's not a... I feel like people would get on board with that. She's really good at stuff. Yeah.
The group's just getting kind of small. It's hard to...
Oh, I know. It's so hard to figure stuff out when it gets small.
Yeah.
Like, there's no more Toms left that we're all like, let's get rid of Tom.
Yeah.
I would go on board with Alex if that's what you guys wanted to do.
Yeah.
I will tell you though, whose name is Eyes? Did you see that? That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, Clinks is peeled. Wait. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, what do we do?
I don't know. Oh, yes.
Send it to Andy. I'm gonna send it to Andy.
True.
Okay, so I'm checking Imgur and Reddit. Twitter is another place to check.
Reddit's a good call.
I've checked Facebook up and down.
I'm on Reddit.
I'm on Boston Rock tagged photos and I saw a post from Tom's Instagram.
Oh, I don't think it's there.
What was I just gonna say? Okay, before you hopped in though, Khoa hopped in here and he threw your name out as who he wants to get rid of tonight.
What the hell?
And yeah, I said yes just to appease him and throw him off the scent of him going home, but that you are who he threw out as who he would like to go home.
Is he trying to get all of former Team Rob to vote me?
He probably is going to, but they won't do it. I know they won't right now.
You don't think so?
No, because they all have him on their radar as the person that they would like to go home.
Game, set, match.
Khoa, apparently you told Jess my name.
Oh, she has to know someone.
I don't want all the votes getting thrown on me by former Team Rob.
Oh, I mean, I apologize, but I mean, it's just Owie, like, that's it.
Yeah.
No, you told Jess. And Jess is probably telling Owie now.
No, but we're good, don't worry. We're good.
Well, I'm obviously gonna be worried because that's 4 votes against me. Khoa, what the fuck?
It's not gonna be 4. It's not gonna be 4. It's not gonna be 4. It's gonna be like 2.
You got it.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know who came up with Owie, but I would like to pat you on the back or congratulate you because Tom told us in the Crossroads that he is definitely voting for Owie if she gets to the final. And I actually think that we have such a salty jury that if any of those 4 get to the final 3, they're going to win.
Well, we can't. There was no way one of the former Team Rob was going to make it there anyways. Because they have such a good story to tell.
Exactly. I don't know if anybody was planning on taking them to the final, but I don't think that anybody can plan to take them anymore.
No way.
That would be so
If they were. Yeah.
That would be the dumbest move.
Here's something else I'd like to tell you guys. Like we should have 2 bullets in the chamber because at some point they're going to ask us to vote 2 people off in one night for us to get to a final 3.
You think so? Do we have to?
Do the numbers. If you go every day, there would be a final 4, right? Unless the last day is a final 4, vote somebody off and then vote for somebody to win.
Yeah.
So I mean, just if we do that, if we had to vote 2 people off tonight, we vote Owie, and then who do you guys want to do as a second person, just in case?
Jake.
What up,
Hey,
Doc?
Sweet, we got a full room now, I think.
Yes, I like this 4 too.
That's why I jumped in here. I wouldn't mind talking to you 4, and in particular finding out where Sam and Jake feel about being concerned about the girls working together.
That was also my concern because it's a 5-5 right now.
Yeah.
And so we just, because the girls that are left, they seem like the girls that would be able to form the all girls. Yeah.
Alex and Taryn are 100% working together. And, and Andrea told us over at the other camp when we were all there that the original Tyson girls were trying to
flip the girls. Yeah.
Alex has talked to Jess a lot in the last 2 days. So my feeling would be that maybe we work together as guys and we get Jordan in on it, and we make sure that the girls never outnumber us.
Yeah.
I like that plan.
I'm fine with that.
How?
Because we know they're already coming for us.
How do you two guys feel about voting either Owie or Jess at some point?
I think we'd have to at some point.
Yeah, I've already brought that up.
Docs and Khoa want a girl to go home tonight. They feel like you guys are going to gang up on the guys. Which we had that conversation back at Team Rob, how like that's so arbitrary to me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to see. Man. I just think I know Alex is weary of Docs. I think I can use that.
I think we could pull that.
And I think Kimmy could be the same way.
Was that a complete lie that Sam said, or did you say that you were worried about that to him?
No, I did. I told Sam because I wanted to see how open he was to working with us.
Okay.
I'm not worried about an all-girls alliance.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you know,
because
we wanted to try to see if we could split Sam and Jake up, and that's the best way to split them up.
Oh my god. Oe's about to go to jury, and then 3 for 3, they're all gonna dislike me because I beat her twice. I feel like she doesn't like me, and then Rachel and Tom.
Well, I just had a talk with her. She's so fucking pissed at me because she thinks that I am afraid of an all-girls alliance, and that I told all these people that is my plan to vote Oe out. And I told her it wasn't my plan. I told her I heard about it, and and that, you know, that I wanted to work with her, but I can't. And she thinks I lied to her. She's really hurt right now. So
He's afraid of a women's alliance. So I say we make a women's alliance and freaking vote him out.
That's a good idea, and I know Alex doesn't like docs, so she'll do that.
That's how I feel too. Do you think who do we have? We have me, you, Alex, Kimmy, Taryn. That's 5, right? 5 girls.
Why would Docs put your name up after he said he'd work with us?
I have no idea.
Stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, we'll have to get all the girls together at some point. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna go talk at the well. Good luck. I hope you find it. I'm gonna keep looking, and if I find it, I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
That's not good. Yo,
like
what's
the
up?
one person
always the beard ratio is dropping drastically.
Oh yeah, this room was all beards for a minute.
First Khoa, then Oe.
I don't know. I've definitely heard that someone's throwing my name out, so I'm probably gonna vote for that person tonight.
Who was that?
I don't know.
Who told you? Maybe it was them throwing your name
Maybe
out.
a little birdie. Little birdie told me. Little birdie told me there's a fear of a women's alliance.
Interesting.
How about Alex? Think about that.
What's that? What's
How
that?
about Alex?
How about her as a vote?
Yeah, he's worried about a girls' alliance.
What the hell? There's not like that's not even a thing. First of all,
I know, but we could make it a thing.
That's true.
Wait, so
I like the way you think, Owie. I like the way you
At
think.
this point, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? At this point, what am I gonna do?
That's true.
I'd rather get docs out. I'd rather go for docs now.
How do you know that he said that?
Because he told Sam.
Wow.
Docs, I think he's just thinking too much. He's too paranoid. Docs overthinks all the time.
Paranoid.
He's very sketchy because he's already told me that he wanted a final 4 with me. So
He's bullshitting you.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I know. That's why we should get him instead of me. If you guys are down to do that.
Here's the thing, I don't think Docs is too much of a threat. So that's why I wouldn't.
It's still Oe, but change it to 3, keep it 4. I think that's what we agreed on.
Okay. I was talking to Jess, and I asked Jess, I was like, do any of y'all have an advantage? And I feel like Jess could sort of give me information. I don't know if I fully trust her, but I can trust her like maybe like a pinch. But it sounded like Oe and Sam, neither of them have anything.
So when I talked to Jess, the way that she was asking me questions, she kept asking me who we were voting for, where I was voting, where Docs was voting. The way she just said things, it made me think that she might have it because she was poking around trying to see where she should play her compass if she had it. That's my thing. I think she will play for Oe.
So should we go Sam?
I don't know. But
it's going to be a live one. We're going to decide right on the spot. That's what I think.
Yeah. What? So every time I bring Jess up, you're like hard against it. Why do you think not just now?
because I think she's the weakest because we have Sam and Owie who are such strong players, and also Jake because he talks too much.
So I agree with you there. I think that Jess is probably the weakest player, but she is still a vote that they have. And
yeah, I mean, eventually we're gonna vote her out.
Yeah, like if we do, because right now she's probably the least likely target, and so if we get rid of her, we still weaken Sam, Owie, and Jake. That's why I think Jess is the one we should go, because they don't think we will go.
Yeah, I really don't think Jess has it. I mean, she could. I don't know. Khoa brought your name up.
Oh, really?
Khoa threw your name out there. He was like, well, what if, because at the end of the day, like, I think there's people want a former Team Raw person voted out.
Yeah.
Which is obvious, but Khoa was throwing out names like everywhere, and he threw out your name. And I had to like vouch for you, and I was like, Khoa, that's stupid. Don't do that. Come on now. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I think it's almost out of my control now that that's gonna happen. But know that it's just not you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Do you think? Would you guys feel comfortable going Jake instead of Owie? Or are they pretty set on her?
It's either set on Owie or Sam. Although they're concerned that one of them has some sort of advantage and will either play it for themselves or play it for someone else.
I don't think either of them have an advantage to my knowledge, but
yeah.
I mean, I would vote for Jake if you guys were going on him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if the rest of them feel that way.
Yeah. Sadly, we're not.
Sam filled you in on his plan, though, right?
Yeah, he's gonna blow it up and try to come after
Khoa.
Khoa.
I think it could work, honestly. I mean, I know Alex doesn't really like Khoa, and that's a name to throw at her.
He's lying.
That's happened before, though, too.
Yeah.
Are you still thinking we throw our votes on Khoa and hope for the best, or where is your head at right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Khoa, I think.
I think that's the best idea right now, and we just, like I said, hope for the best.
Because he's really good. He's a very strategic player.
Yeah.
Knows how to talk to people, and is also super close with Owie.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can like almost separate that bond, I think it would weaken them way more than if we got rid of Jess.
Yeah, I agree.
Jess just jumped in with Sam. Okay, so
I'm good with
What
Sam.
number is Sam? Is he number 4? Is that the last number?
What happened to Jake? Like,
should
did
I
we
write
have
this down?
Jake's name out at one point?
I'm also good to get rid of Jake. I'm good to get rid of anyone.
They're alphabetical.
All right.
Jake's not a threat. Jake is honestly worried that he's going to go home every single time. He's not strategic. He just wants to stick around.
Alphabetical, you said?
Yeah, so it's Jake, Jess, Owie, Sam. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do Jordan and Kimmy know that?
Cheers.
All right, I'll go to the lean-to. I'll see if someone if one of them want to come talk to me.
Wait,
I'll
but
tell
before,
them.
no, Tara, no. What is the plan?
Go say it.
Now? What is the plan? What is the plan?
Yeah, who do you want to vote out, Alex?
What is the plan right now?
We're here at the Crossroads once again. Whoever goes home tonight will be down to the last half of the players that started with us. So either way, you guys made it to the jury if you do go. So you've played a great game, and we'll see how this plays out tonight. First of all, Kimmy and Owie fighting it out again. And yes, I will draw attention to both of you if you're going to keep doing that.
I respect her a lot for being a great competitor, and yeah.
Yeah, so having exemption tonight, Kimmy. I think I heard you say to someone that you still feel nervous even though you're not going, right? So, like, talk to me about those feelings of being unsure even though you know that you're not going to be voted out.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that you trust, and even though I'm safe, I would hate to see somebody that I trust go home, and that's always, you know, a slight chance at Crossroads.
Almost again. Kimmy beat you, and I know you hate that. So, super competitive. But, yeah, talk to me about what kept you going so long and how important you felt like that exemption challenge was for you to coming into this tonight.
It was super competitive. When we got to a certain point, I knew that if whoever lost that challenge between Kimmy and I was going home, obviously, because we're both apparently really good at random things. But I don't have any, just like Kimmy said, I respect her as a competitor, and she's good. She's good at that, so.
Yeah, what's she supposed to do? Just, like, lose? So.
Yeah, and that's what it's not in me to throw a challenge. You know, I just don't have that in me as an athlete, as a competitor. I don't have it in me to throw a challenge. So I knew that once it got to a certain point, and Kimmy and I were both still in that challenge, I knew that whichever one of us lost that was kind of on the block. So.
Yeah, so Jordan, I know you've been kind of out of the loop. Talk to me about if you feel like you've gotten on the same page with people tonight, if you feel more confident that the vote's going to go the way that you think it's supposed to go.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to spend a little more time online tonight than I have been the past few days, so it seems like it's lining up. I feel like in this game, you know, it's a day-by-day basis. You can't hold stuff against people from the prior day because they could be a vote for you the next day.
Yeah, for sure. Khoa, I know that you're somebody that likes to think through some game theory, so let me throw this out to you. Do you think last night was a bad decision for the original Robs to be with you guys in voting out Tom?
From the game standpoint, it's clear for the 4 Robs that are left in the game. Anyone that isn't them, I think, is a great move for them because it keeps them in the game.
Do you feel like that's still the same case tonight? Is that they're up in the air saying, "Hey, tell me what name to write down," or is the numbers swung? Like, obviously, it's still 6-4 if we're looking at original parties, but do you think the numbers have changed, Khoa?
Nah, the numbers, they're still 6-4, like we ended yesterday, so it's still the same amount. I don't think anyone's gone home since Tom went home, so seems about right.
This is true. Yeah. Darren, so at this point in the game when there's 10 players left, is it which line of thinking do you subscribe to? Anybody but me, or let's solidify a group that plans on sitting at the end? There's a few different schools of thought in this, but how are you playing this, Darren?
Well, in the back of my mind, I'm always like please anyone but me. I mean, I think everyone doesn't want it to be them. But, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I do think there is strength in numbers to a certain point. I think tonight is going to be more concrete, I guess.
Yeah, Sam, do you feel like, even though the last 2 votes that you guys were able to find a common enemy, for lack of a better word, common casualty at least, do you feel like the numbers have shifted back to that disadvantage that you guys started this rendezvous with?
Yeah, I think that that's a fair assessment. I do think that we're all here ready to play the game, and there aren't those party lines necessarily. I think we're all ready to kind of throw that out the window. I think I was talking to somebody earlier and saying how, you know, we've been rendezvoused now for a couple days. There was the tribe swap earlier where Docs and Khoa joined us. So I think we've all spent enough time together now to work as one team. And at least maybe that's my hope anyway, that we can all put party lines behind us and really move forward as a group and work in different ways. This could still evolve so many ways. Like you said earlier, we're not even halfway done with the game. Who knows where this game could twist and turn. But yeah, there's definitely a sense of dread tonight, for sure.
Jess, so you're on the side of 4 original Rob players, and I don't know. I felt like some folks have felt like you guys' backs are against the wall tonight. Would you say that you feel that way?
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't seem like we really have the numbers anymore. A lot of people stayed in one room today. There wasn't much room hopping. I know I found myself sitting in a room by myself a lot, waiting for someone to come talk to me, and they all kind of were talking together. So you never know what's going to happen day to day at camp.
So have you guys felt kind of iced out of the plans today, and you're just hoping that someone will give you an idea of where the votes are going to go?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me throw this out to everybody. How much of this vote is dependent on where you guys think advantages might be? Little? None?
I feel like it's a lingering thought in everybody's head every second of the day. I think I'm not gonna blow anybody's mind here when we all realize stuff was going on throughout the chats and everything today. So it's in the back of your mind, and it always scares you. I mean, I'm scared of it right now. It could play a huge part in tonight.
Yeah. If anybody has anything else to say before we head to vote, now would be a great time to do so.
I just hope everybody can put this vote behind them at the end of the day, and we can move on. Everybody that is left. It does seem like you keep bringing up Andy. This is still Tyson versus Rob, and maybe the game will shift.
All right. Well, if nobody has anything else to say, then I'm going to ask you to send me the name of the person that you would like to vote for, and then I will tally the votes. Okay, I have received all the votes. If anybody has an advantage and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Hey Andy, I found a little something today that I'm going to toss over to my friend Owie.
Okay. Jess did have a compass. Any votes cast for Owie tonight will not count. If anybody else has an advantage, you may use it. Okay. I'll read the votes. First vote is for Owie. Does not count. Second vote is for Owie. Does not count. Third vote is for Owie. Does not count. Fourth vote is for Owie. Does not count. Fifth vote is for Owie. Does not count. Sixth vote is for Owie. Does not count. Seventh vote is for Owie. Does not count. That's 7 votes for Owie, none of which count. Eighth vote is for Khoa. Ninth vote. And the 9th player joining our jury, well, 3rd joining our jury, but 9th player voted out of this game is Khoa. Khoa, that's enough. With only 1 vote remaining, 2 is enough. And so, Khoa, you have been voted out at this point in the game. You have been a fun player. And I know it stings right now, but we'd love to hear your parting thoughts if you have any.
I mean, it was expected, kind of. The way Jess was asking me questions kind of felt like she had it couldn't really convince my guys to get Jess out, so just had to roll with it there. So not much I could do there. Everyone was pretty clear on getting Noe out, just had to roll with it. But I knew Jess had it, so what can you do?
Oh man. Well, we will chat with you on the back end of this game, and don't everybody too be eager to head to the break. I know tomorrow is a really great day to have an off day, but why would we end this night so early?
Oh shit.
Khoa, I'm gonna have to ask you to jump off here.
Yeah.
And everyone else, please get your whiteboard or a notebook or something like that. You're playing for exemption before we head to an immediate crossroads.
Oh. Well.
Congratulations. So, we're going to test your short-term memory.
I lost it already.
In this challenge.
This game's over. I'm going home first.
All right. So, the way this is going to work is I am going to ask you guys each time I read a series of words to keep your hands up in the screen where I can see them so that I know that you're not writing notes down. And then what I will do is ask you to write down those words one at a time and then reveal the word to me in the order in which I called. We're going to go one word at a time. So I'll tell you before we start each sequence how many words are in that sequence. You have to strictly remember it in your mind and then write down one word at a time for me as I ask you to show it to me. Yeah! Come on, don't be so excited. Let's do this. All right. The first sequence is 6 words. They will get more difficult as we go down this list. So the first sequence has 6 words in it. I will read them out right now. First word. Here we go. So it is Tyson, Rob, Party, Rob, Bean, Tyson. That is our sequence. And so I'm going to ask you all to go ahead and write down the first word. Please write down the first word in that sequence. Okay, and so I'm going to ask you guys to give me a thumbs up once you have it, just so I know that everybody's ready to go. So thumbs up once you've written something down. Awesome. Everyone, please reveal your answer. Yep, so everyone got that correct. It was Tyson. Please erase and then write down the second word. Correct answer is Rob. Well, please erase and write down the third word. Okay, everyone please reveal. We have differing answers this time. The third word was party. And so Docs, and who else wrote Tyson? Was that you, Jordan? Okay, so Docs and Jordan are now out. The fourth word was Rob. Kimmy is out at this part of the challenge. Now please erase and then write down the fifth word. Okay, you can reveal your answer, please. Correct answer is Bean. Everyone got that correct. And then the last word of this sequence, the sixth word. Correct answer is Tyson. Jess, unfortunately, shelter was incorrect. The last word was Tyson. All right. We are down to 5. That quick, just one sequence. All right, here we go. So this next one has 7 words. Base camp, compass, bean, party, bean, base camp, Tyson. I'm going to ask you to write down the first word. Everyone is correct with base camp. Go ahead and erase and write down the second word in this sequence. Everyone is correct again with compass. Go ahead and write down the third word. Correct answer is bean. We are down to 2 players. We are down to Alex and Owie. Correct answer was bean. So Alex and Owie, please write down the fourth word in this phrase, or in this sequence. Correct answer is party. Now you can write down the fifth word. Everyone, please reveal. Correct answer is bean. Okay. Go ahead and write down the sixth word. Guys, once again, are correct. And so go ahead and write down the seventh and last word in this sequence. Go ahead and reveal your answers. You guys are correct. We move on to the third sequence. Alex and Owie fighting it out. This next sequence only has 5 words. So here we go. Here is your sequence. Exemption, challenge, crossroads, desertion, compass. You're correct. You guys are both correct. Go ahead and write down the second word. Okay, you can reveal. Challenge is correct. Go ahead and write down the third word. Sir. Correct answer is crossroads. Go ahead and write down your fourth word. Sir. Correct answer is desertion. And then go ahead and write down the fifth and final word in this sequence. And our next one's going to be more difficult. So go ahead and reveal your answer. Correct answer is compass. All right. Well, let's go on to a fourth round here. And I am going to make this a longer, more difficult list since we are down to 2. Yeah, it is 10 words.
Okay.
10 total. So here we go. Here's the sequence. Bean, compass, base camp, crossroads, compass, crossroads, challenge, compass, base camp, challenge. Okay, go ahead and write down the first word. You guys can reveal. Correct answer is bean. Go ahead and write down the second word. Correct answer is compass. Both of you are right again. Go ahead and write down the third word. You can reveal, yep. Base camp is also correct. Now the fourth word in the sequence. All right, reveal your answer. Correct answer is Crossroads. We move on to the fifth word in the sequence. Please reveal your answer. Well, you do not have the same answers written down. And the correct answer is compass. Owie has one individual exemption and is safe from the crossroads.
Nice job, girl.
Right
Oh my
now.
God, good job, Alex.
Crossroads begin now. So everyone, please bring your screens back on. You do not head back and talk about what we're doing here. You will talk about it out in the open with everyone, but you cannot vote for Owie. So yeah, let me start right out of the bat and say Docs is holding up a number 4, and I would like to know what in the world. I mean, somebody must know something, or else you just like the number 4. Docs, fill me in.
It's my favorite number.
What's your favorite number?
Favorite T-shirt has the number 4 on the back.
I'll tell you, I had no idea she had that idol, which makes me feel real comfortable and like you guys care about me. That's what I'll say.
I literally just found it before we came here.
Mad respect to that. Oh my god. Oh.
I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to you,
here's the
but
thing.
I literally found it like 5 minutes before we popped in here.
I'm just saying that doesn't, you know.
So let me just say this, Jake. I barely knew that she had it. Barely. And so my vote tonight is going on Jake because his vote went on me. So yeah, you guys can vote with me. It's me.
My vote did go on you. Because you and Sam are the closest connection in this damn game. And obviously Jess is in there too. But like,
obviously, we've been together the whole time.
Yeah, but like, I had
Jess.
no idea. I had
She made
no
a big
idea.
play. Let's get her out.
I had
I'm
no
not
idea.
voting for Jess.
That's fine.
You can vote for Jess if you want, but I'm not.
Jake, I don't know. You take everything so personally, like people are gunning for you. I literally told her 5 minutes before we came in here.
Jess, I'm not saying you're gunning for me. I'm not assuming you're gunning for me. I'm not. I mean, obviously Owie is because she just said she is. I voted Owie because it was an anything but me strategy at this point in time. Okay, at this point in time, I gotta do what I gotta do. But you guys obviously don't see me. I'm obviously at the bottom. So if anybody else is at the bottom and needs somebody at some point in time, I'm obviously. I don't know.
Well, way to go along with the plan too,
Why
though,
are you
Jake.
doing this?
What did you expect me to do? It's not like the plan was gonna work. If I would like, what?
Even from the beginning of being on the Rob Tribe, we had a strong group, and you've tried to flip on us so many times.
No, I haven't.
For no reason.
I've tried to flip on you once, and I didn't try to flip on you, Jess. I tried to flip on Sam and Owie because they're the closest.
So was that once or twice then?
That was once. This wasn't me trying to flip on you. They had the numbers, and we knew someone was going home.
That's the definition of a flip.
No, it's when you're down 6-4. If I knew you had an idol, maybe I would have done something different. But when you're down 6-4, like
you're just wishy-washy, and that's fine. You're going along with the plan.
I'm not wishy-washy.
You're a pawn in this game, and that's fantastic. I mean, continue to be a pawn. Jake.
Would you rather, guys? At this point, would you rather have a pawn in this game on your side, or would you rather not get a queen for the king? That's your question.
They can do with that information what they want. You're just not going to win this game, which is fine by me.
This is how this is gonna go. Right now, it is 10:45 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes to talk amongst yourselves, and I'm gonna come back here and ask a few questions, and we're gonna vote.
And we have to stay here?
So right here in front of it, 100%, we're staying right here and being as open as we can. Owie, you are safe. The rest of you, have some fun.
I will say I am being
Alex,
genuine,
dude,
but
good
I do
job.
want to work with everybody.
Holy crap.
I want to have fun.
too.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is a fun twist.
So like I said, my vote is on Jake tonight. Obviously I can't tell you guys what to do. I'm gonna vote for Jake. He's voted for Sam. He's tried to vote for me. I don't think that moving forward, Jake and I will be able to trust each other. So that's where my vote is tonight.
Seconded.
Well, you know who the group is, and I'm not in it.
And I know that's an uphill battle. I know you guys, you Frog Tyson, could still come together. I am being genuine that I want to continue this and work on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I know a few of us have had conversations. I was ready to make that switch Monday night now. I needed one more tonight because I think we all knew Khoa was a threat.
Yep.
Docs, I apologize I didn't come to you with that, but I knew you and Khoa were close. I think we're all more likely to win this game with him out of it. I think Tom was right in that he would have won the game had he made it to the end.
4. That number.
I like 4. My favorite number.
I know.
Well,
All I
I think
can
the
say
strongest resume right now goes to Jess. So, if we want to get another up-and-coming big player out.
All I can say is anyone I've ever told that I'm not going to vote them off, I've never written their name down, and those promises stand. You know what? Every single person here has had Khoa's name come out of their mouth at some point. He was discussed last week too. So why not take him out? I'm not going to apologize for it.
You shouldn't. You guys should apologize for making the move you made. I don't think you had another choice. I think you played that so well, and you shouldn't feel bad about doing what you had to do.
It was good. If I was on the jury, I'd applaud you for it. Yeah.
Well, you should go to the jury now.
You know, just
I'm sorry. There's like no other way to say it. Like it was a big move, and someone else just said they would applaud you if they were on the jury and saw that. So, just my 2 cents.
Let's not let the clock run out. Does everybody feel comfortable where they're voting, or do you guys want to talk about it?
I have no idea where I'm voting because I don't know. But if anybody wants me as a number, I don't feel like I have a group. Nobody from the beginning. I don't know.
4 is my thought.
Kimmy?
I agree.
Taryn?
4.
Jordan, I think we should go 4. Sounds good.
I don't know if it's the right call, but
okay. We go with Jordan's plan.
I'm not privy to.
I mean, if we were to tell you,
No,
it
it's
would be
fine.
up
I'm not.
there in the open.
I'm not asking. I'm not asking for it. I'm not asking you to. That was just me speaking to myself. I apologize if it came out that way. I'm just a little stressed because I feel a little bit isolated.
You put yourself in that position.
Okay, everybody.
But Jake, do you think about how I felt?
What was I supposed to do?
I was going
there?
home tonight and you voted for
We
me.
can talk about it. What was I supposed to do there? We're down 6-4. I know most of the votes are going your way. The smart move at that point in time is to survive. I'm sorry. What was I supposed to do there?
But you would have survived anyways.
I felt like I've been on the bottom from the beginning.
You've put yourself there by not.
No, I haven't.
Wait, you gave up so much information when we merged tribes. The thing with Brandon, you were supposed to give him the compass so we had the numbers in the merge, and you didn't give it to him. And you didn't give it to him on purpose because I was close with him, and then I'd have to be like your number one. And that's not how you get people to trust you.
It had nothing to do with you being close. You and Brandon were the 2 closest people in the game, and then Owie and Sam were the other 2.
All of the decisions
And I
you
was the
make for
5th
our
man.
group don't make sense.
I don't make decisions for our group. But look, I'm gonna make this vote, and if I'm for, I'm for. And if not, we'll see what happens. That's where we're at.
I will say that we've shown loyalty now to each other. I would like to get to know some of you a little bit more. I feel like tonight was isolating. I know Kimmy and Alex, you and I have had good chats in the past. I was kind of hoping that happened a little bit more tonight. And if we don't get that chance, I hope we can do it over some scotch or something at another time.
I'm sorry if you feel like I've completely destroyed and made all the wrong decisions and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just trying to make some friends and have some fun. And if I go home tonight, I had some fun. And I feel like I made some friends.
I think the biggest miss on your part, Jake, is that you just have, it's not your bad decisions, it's your lack of decisions. I think you've shown that you're not willing to commit to plans, and you're just willing to go along with the majority, and it's kind of what you said last night. You don't want to be on the wrong side of the vote. I think there's situations where it's okay to be on the wrong side of the vote. It shows loyalty, it shows that you're willing to work with people, so, I don't know.
Okay.
I think we're ready to vote.
He's back.
Some questions first. So the first question I have. Okay, I am an unbiased observer in this scenario, and it might not sound like I am. Let's go back to the Molly vote real quick, and somebody tell me what happened there and how that plays into how Jake has felt.
I actually don't have any issues with the Molly vote. I mean,
okay.
I think Owie and I overplayed our hands that night, and you know what? What's done is done. We went in there. We had thought we talked enough about kind of making a big move because this game, as Tom pointed out last night, is all about resumes. I thought that might be an early resume booster. Ultimately, it went downhill. Jake then came after me the next vote, which is a fine, I think. And I thought we had mended bridges post Molly vote, but here we stand.
I did too. I thought we mended bridges too, man.
I guess ultimately what my point is I hear three people say Jake did it to himself, but Jake didn't make the first move, and I'm confused as to if that's fair of me to call it hypocrisy.
No, I think things were good at our camp, and we had a good core group together. And I'm sorry, Jake, but you just started stirring things up with everyone when it wasn't necessary.
No, I didn't.
I stirred the pot with him first. I'll give you that.
There's all this crazy chaos. If I go home today, I go home today. I haven't been stirring up crazy chaos. But how am I supposed to feel like, look, I've been the outside of that person on the tribe since he voted for me. And that's fine. Like, that's fine. That's where I'm at. And I know I've been the outside. I know if you're going to vote for anybody in the finals, it's not going to be me. It's going to be Sam or it's going to be Jess. You know what I mean? And that's fine. I realize that is where I'm at. And I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but I'm saying the idea that I did something crazy by voting for Owie tonight when you guys had an idol that you didn't tell me about and played it against and played it tonight that I wasn't filled in on, that like I'm on the bottom of our group.
And I stirred that pot first, Jake. I will give you that. I stirred the pot on you first. You came back at me. We came to even blows.
I like creating chaos. Does everyone feel comfortable about where they're voting? Does everyone know who they're voting for tonight in this Crossroads? Yes, no?
Yes.
Look, all I have to say is I know they're taking one of us out, and it's pretty obvious which one of us is willing to work with them. So it would be stupid to take me out.
I'm willing to work with anybody. Obviously, tonight I was literally trying to talk strategy with anybody. Nobody would talk to me. So I talked to Jess and Sam, the only people that would.
And I would hate to see it go down the same way. We got rid of Tom and Rachel. I don't think we should see it now just go 5 original Tyson to the end. It's boring all over again. I'm willing to work with anybody and everybody.
That's the thing. Here's the thing. Sam, Jess, and I have talked the entire time about how we're going to have to cut each other at some point. It's clear.
Yeah, I mean, we literally, no one would come in rooms with us most of the night. We would sit by ourselves and hope someone would pop in.
I mean, Jake and I were hanging out in the room, just chilling.
Yeah, but no one was talking in there.
And then left.
Honestly, I might want to vote for Jordan because he's going to the final 3 for sure.
How?
Why do you say that, Owie?
Because he is playing no social game. Whoever is going to the final three is going to take him with him.
Ellie wants to know if anyone wants to vote for Jordan. Going once, twice. Alright guys, it's time. Go ahead and send me the name of the person that you are voting out at this double Crossroads. Well, let's try this one again. If anybody has an advantage and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. I will read the votes. The person who's received the most votes will be out of this game and joining the jury. Here we go. First vote is for Jake. Second vote is for Sam. Third vote is for Jake. Fourth vote is for Sam. Fifth vote is for Jake. Sixth vote is for Sam. It's 3 votes Sam, 3 votes Jake. Seventh vote is for Sam. Eighth vote. The fourth member of our jury is Sam. Sam, fun player, liked by everyone. Wrong side of the numbers. Tell us your final thoughts.
Wrong side of the numbers because we lost so many damn challenges in the beginning of the game.
That's for damn sure.
So, really enjoyed this. You guys, I understand that it had to be me. I'm not going out with fireworks. I enjoy and respect all of you. This was a whole ton of fun. Hopefully I can do something like this again. Jake, start making some moves, otherwise the game's not going your way. And I hope the game can blow up. Let's have fun with it. Peace.
Alright guys. Tomorrow is a hard day off. You got 55 minutes to, chat and figure out what the heck just happened tonight. And then I'll see you guys on Monday for the live stream with Rob and Tyson. So, Fireworks City, here we come. Everybody have a good night.
I feel like I have a huge target on my back for making that move. I thought I would feel really excited after playing the compass, but now I'm just more stressed out.
I can't sleep. I hate this game.
If they think that we think that they know that we're voting for Owie, then they'll play it for Sam, and then don't play it for Sam. And then if we do vote Sam, then,